Yes, of course. So let me introduce myself. My name is Sjors Matser and I'm one of the two co-founders of Recrutis. From the beginning, my role has been to lead our sales division, implement our sales strategy, and personally manage and advise our premium clients. For the past 6 years, Recrutis has been developing a software in the talent acquisition space. Our typical clients, we have over 360 of them, are companies with 50 to 150, 200 employees. And this is a size where it's often not visible to have a dedicated in-house recruitment department of 2 or 3 people. And at the same time, it's becoming increasingly difficult for these companies to find not just any staff, but really high quality talents who bring the company much more in the future. And that's exactly where we come in. And we offer an end-to-end solution handling the entire process for them. While we help build out the surrounding frameworks like recruiting processes and assessment centers, everything starts with the right applications in the door so our clients actually have a choice. And we've been successfully doing that for several years now. Yes, so our goals can be viewed from 2 main perspectives. For our clients, our primary objective is to solve the recruiting challenge faced by the small and medium-sized enterprises. The second goal for our company is our internal goals are centered on sustainable growth. This includes acquiring new clients and, just as importantly, building long-term and successfully relationships with them. Our primary acquisition channel is outbound prospecting, especially cold calling. And when we started 3-4 years ago on this way, our process was very traditional. So we are relying on Excel lists and basic voice over IP dialer, and this led a net connect rate of perhaps, I think, 2 or 3%, meaning we have rarely reached the actual decision maker. We then implemented our CRM, which significantly increased our calling volume. However, this only led to more gross conversations without solving the core issue. And then the fundamental problem was the conventional lead database we were using, which were filled with incorrect, outdated contact informations, and our net contact rate remained stuck below 3%. And this created several significant business problems. The first one was we wasted a lot of time and it was inefficient. A large portion of our sales team had time becoming dead time. So they were constantly dialing with dead leads and wrong numbers, which resulted in a very low conversation rate and took away valuable time from potentially good conversations. And the second one was even worse, our team frustration and missed targets. So this efficiency was a major source of our frustration for our outbound team. Every sales representative has individual targets, and when they were held back by the system and also the data quality, it hurts the morale. It lowers the job satisfaction and makes it extremely difficult for them to hit the quotes, and on the other side, for me to get them moderated. Ultimately, we were struggling with the data maintenance and our poor lead quality. So we needed a solution that would provide complete and accurate data to enable a target personalized outreach. Having access to the correct data and contact details and industry backgrounds information for meeting preparation and key metrics about the target company is the key to providing the individual consulting our customer expects. The primary reason we chose Dealfront was the ability to provide the up-to-date and accurate contact data we needed to implement a truly targeted outreach. So the deciding factor was the test we conducted. And I just remembered that it was like yesterday, but it was 2 years ago. And we evaluated a sample of 100 leads provided by Dealfront. And 99 of them contained correct contact information. So an accuracy of 99% rate was the proof we needed to move forward. And just a fun fact, from the 100 leads we get from Dealfront for free, we won 4 clients. So, and this is still to date that we are winning a lot of clients from Dealfront. And since implementing Dealfront, we've constantly benefit from the high quality data, and the direct results are a significant increase in our net contact rate, and just as importantly, a major boost in the morale for our acquisition team. The work is simply more rewarding when you're constantly reaching the right people instead of hitting dead ends. Yes, certainly. So we found several specific benefits across different areas of our business. But the first one was a massive increase in connect rate. The most significant and quantifiable impact has been on our outreach effectiveness. So our net contact rate has jumped from its low level to consistently 20%, and the first level was below 3%. So this includes a very high rate of conversations with actually decision makers. The second one was that we get new acquisition channels. The reliability of the contact data allowed us to confidently open up new acquisition channels, so we were able to successfully implement email marketing, which simply wasn't a valuable option for us before. The third one is that we improved our sales pipeline and the quality. So with the increase in our relevant conversations, our team was able to shift its focus from quantity to quality of the interactions. This has directly resulted in a much healthier sales pipeline, leading to more qualified opportunities and ultimately more closed deals than ever before. The fourth is we enhance our sales ops and data hygiene. The seamless integration with our HubSpot CRM has been a huge benefit. During the international rollout, Dealfront instantly updated over 2,000 records of existing customers and lost opportunities. This allowed us to effectively re-engage with accounts where key contacts had changed. The fifth one is the continuous data enrichment. The benefits are going on, and the quality of all new data entering our CRM is higher. With every deal, our team can enrich the record with a single click. This provides valuable insight that helps us not only in acquiring new customers, but also in managing and serving our existing client base much better, and just directly get offers which are perfectly for the existing clients. Well, there are really quite a few actually, but if I had to highlight what was delighted us the most, it would be a combination of three. The first one was the data accuracy. It's not just the accuracy of the contact data itself, but the ability to precisely filter and segment our target groups. Being able to plan our campaigns based on specific criteria like industry, company side, territory level makes our outreach highly strategic. Second one was the automated CRM enrichment. As I mentioned before, the feature that automatically enriches our existing CRM contacts is a huge relief for the team. It's a massive time saver, and it takes a lot of manual effort out of the data maintenance. And the third one is the overall user experience, and this is quite a big one because the platform is simply a pleasure to use for us and all the employees. And the user interface is quite easy, like Apple. And for me, at myself, Apple is one of the easiest interfaces to use. And it's a seamless integration with our CRM, website, outreach tools create a fictional workflow. It makes our work not only more successful, but also generally more enjoyable. Yes, so Dealfront is used across two main levels in our company, for strategy planning and for daily sales execution. So in my role as CEO, where I also oversee sales management and campaign planning, I use it heavily for the strategy evaluations of upcoming campaigns. Once I've defined the target segments, the potential site, like importing and preparing the lead list, is handed over to our team lead. Then on a daily basis, every closer and every sales employee is using Dealfront. It has become an integral part of their workflow to enrich newly created opportunities. And they use it to gather key information that directly helps them to increase the chances of closing the deal. Honestly, the adoption process followed a classic pattern for our sales team. When we first announced the new solution, everyone was really incredibly excited, or really hyped, as they said. And however, when it comes to the actually implementation, that initial excitement cooled down a bit, as you might expect. But fortunately, two things made the process really smooth. The international setup in Dealfront was really straightforward, and we always had excellent support from our customer success team whenever we needed. And a real turning point was when the leadership team imported the first list and made the first calls. After that, there was no more questions of our team, and the quality of the contact spoke for itself. And that's what won everyone over. I got the sales team genuinely excited because At the end of the day, their goal is to have as many quality conversations with the right people as possible, and they saw immediately that Dealfront delivered that on purpose, and they are making a lot more money through Dealfront. So they're happy, and as we would say in English, perfect. From prospect to lead, before we used Dealfront, it was about 20-30 days. Since we have the data for the right decisions makers, we have between 7 to 14 days. So we are much faster in the sales process. The second one is our conversion rate changed to the higher lead quality from 33% to over 50%. And this also increased the qualified leads that we have in our pipeline, I think about 60-70%. So the good thing is every call we make, we know they're going to be the right decision maker. He only has to pick it up. And this is, I think, the mainly impact that you cannot really measure about it, because our sales rep is just happy if they just call it and the people go on the phone and they have the right people on it. So I would say the biggest value comes in two main forms. One that's strategy for growth and one that operational for efficiency. The primary strategic value is the sharp increase in actual net conversations. We are simply reaching more of the right companies and contacts. A key part of this is a lookalike feature, which has been really game-changing. So it has allowed us to discover new potentials in regions and industries that we weren't previously on our radar, effectively opening up a new market for us. The second major value is operational, specifically regarding data entry. To put it mildly, our sales rep are not fans of data maintenance. I don't think any sales rep is fan of a data maintenance. So it directly tackles this pain, pointed by automatic manual steps and ensuring that high quality data is fed in our CRM records. Yes, I would absolutely recommend Dealfront for a key reason. And by the way, I also did recommend Dealfront to a lot of agencies in the German market. And they all told me that was one of the best recommendations. But to the key reasons. First, as a mid-sized, self-funded company that we are, we always have to look at the bottom line. With Dealfront, that is clearly there. So the value it delivers in terms of net conversations, the resulting pipeline, and the deals we actually close is simply worth it. And on top of the financial return, added benefit of efficiency. So the time saved on data administration directly translate into costs that are saving for us. And finally, the support, and I must say that, is just fantastic. We have a great personal contact at Dealfront who proactively comes to us with new ideas and is always immediately available to help if there are any issues. I sometimes ask myself if there's any vacations the whole year. So honestly, I can openly say that overall experience with Dealfront is generally enjoyable.